What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series 86 Deluxe Class Bumblebee. So here he is. But before we take a look at the figure itself, we're going to take a look at his packaging here. So bringing the box up front, you get a nice picture of Bumblebee there in his robot mode. He's 86 number 29 Studio Series Bumblebee. Transformers running along the side here. You got the Generations badge, Takara Tomy, Transformers the movie. On the top, Transformers the movie. On this side, you got a nice image there of Bumblebee in his robot mode, 86 up top there. On this side, a closer look at Bumblebee, Deluxe Class in a bunch of different languages. Studio Series is running along the side here, 8629. On the bottom, nothing important. And on the back, you got some nice pictures of Bumblebee there in his robot mode and his vehicle mode. And he's this Bumblebee, Transformers the movie, big screen inspired. The depths of Unicron, which is like the background for like 99% of these 86 figures. Bumblebee is saved from the acidic insides of Unicron when Daniel Witwicky comes to the rescue. Ain't that something? So that's it for the box. Now we're gonna get into the figure himself, and this thing, you know, I have hold on, let me count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 Bumblebees. I'm pretty sure this guy's top 3. I think he's number 2, because Rise of the Beast is my favorite. I think it's gonna be Rise of the Beast, this guy, Gamer Edition, the Bumblebee movie, and then the Revenge of the Fallen one. Because I love me some G1 Bumblebee, and he can talk. Not the figure, but this version of Bumblebee. Because you know it's a thing where Bumblebee just doesn't want to speak. But yeah, so this is cool that we have a 86 Bumblebee here. One thing you'll notice that the paint here on the side of his chest is like a greenish yellow, and compared to the yellow plastic he's got going on here, it's just a little strange. I think there's another instance of that somewhere else, but we'll probably see it more when we go into vehicle mode. But yeah, this guy is a just really nice looking G1 Bumblebee, and I appreciate him for looking this freaking fantastic. So yeah. Articulation wise, his head can look up a little bit, can look down a little bit. He can do a full 360. You can use his little transformation joint if you want him to look down more, but obviously that looks a little strange. His arms can go out that far. They can do a full 360. You do a swivel there at the bicep. You get 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. You get a swivel at the wrist. His waist, it can do a full 360. It's just going to push the backpack up slightly, but nothing too bad. Legs can go up about that far, can go back about that far, can go out that far. They can do a swivel at the thigh. You do get 90 degrees of bend at the knee, and you can break his leg if you want to, but that is for transformation. And then you do get some ankle tilt there, and his foot can go down if you use that transformation joint. So that is a thing you can do if you want to. Accessory wise, he does come with this one little blaster here. Looks pretty good. There's just a little port here and a tab here. You can store it on him. There's a little peg back here. You can just slide it in there so you can have that there if you want him to, or you can put it in his hand, and now he can shoot and stuff. And I'm pretty sure it is compatible with that blast effect piece. Where is that blast effect piece? Who has it? Oh, it's right here. Okay, one moment please. Let me grab this off of you. Okay. Ooh, I just hit the microphone. That was probably terrible. Yep, so that blast effect piece does work on there. So that is nice to know. We're gonna move that, put that back there. So yeah. Now for some comparisons, we're gonna move him back a little because these guys are much taller than him. Here he is with Springer, and we'll bring in Hot Rod. Wow, Springer's freaking huge. Here he is with Earthrise Cliff Jumper. They're pretty much the same height. And if Cliff just wants to work with me, that would be great. They're pretty much the same height. I think B might be a little bit taller. Here he is with the Gamer Edition War for Cybertron Bumblebee. And then last but not least, here he is with Earthrise Optimus Prime. I do not have the 86 one yet. So there you go. So that's pretty much it for his robot mode. Now we shall get down to transformation. So first thing, we're gonna remove his gun, put it off to the side, and then you wanna come to his chest here. You're gonna just pop this open, and then you're gonna come to his head, bring this up a little bit, but before you can bring it down all the way, you're gonna come to his back here, shift it up, so that way you can bring it up just like so, and then you can just bring the head all the way into the chest, and then move this hinge back just like so, and then you can close up his chest, and that's where his head will stay forever. Then you can bend his elbow here, bring the arm back, bend the elbow, bring the arm back, and then you're gonna bring this entire section here out and then flip it up just like that. So do the same thing on the other side, bring this out and flip this up. And then you're gonna bring these back in together, and then these arms are going to tab together. There's a tab right here that's going to go into a slot in the other arm, so just tab those together and then make sure the wheels are in the proper place, and then you can take the inside or back of the car here and just shift it up, and then there are a couple of notches that these tabs will sit in, so just push all that in, tab that in, tab that in, tab all that in, make sure everything stays, and there you go. So next thing you're going to want to do, and you want to take his entire waist section here, bring it down and tab it into the bottom of his body just like so. Then you're going to come to his legs here, bring them up, and then under here you're going to come to these gray sections. You're going to untab them, bring them down, flip out this yellow panel, and then these are going to flip into this yellow panel here. And then this little gray section is just going to flip into the foot. So do the same on this side, untab this, bring this out, bring that in, and flip that up. And then the instructions say to tab them together and do this at the same time, but I do it separately just because you're going to come to his knee here and you're going to bend it up. And while you're doing that, you're going to bend his toe or his foot forward. And that should make it look like that. And while you're doing that, that step there, you're going to see that this foot, this little panel here is going to come up and around like that. So you should have half of the front of the car if you do one leg. So then just do the same thing on this side, up, around, like so. And then you can tab in the legs and then just make sure all of that, oops. Make sure all of that is sitting as it should be. Please and thank you. This would be great. Because sometimes the side door panels don't want to cooperate, but this time they did, so thank goodness. And there you have Bumblebee in his vehicle mode. And I'm going to be honest with you. When I saw it, like the pictures and stuff, it didn't look that great. But now that I have it in hand, it still doesn't look all that fantastic, but it's more tolerable, if that makes any sense. But I do think it looks good. I do think it looks like G1 Bumblebee. If they do remold this guy into an 86 cliff jumper, then all they gotta do is just add a spoiler back here, paint him red, and give him a new head. So, wow, that rhymed. Paint him red and give him a new head. Someone's gonna take that out of context. But yeah. So Bumblebee's vehicle mode does look great. If my camera wants to focus, that'd be awesome. You do get some nice little silver spots up here for the headlights. You got this bumper going around from the front and the back. And then you do get two Autobot logos, so that's cool. And then all the windshields and stuff. You can see that yellowish green paint better here. Just looks funny. But yeah. And then here's the back. Taillights, that tab for the gun, and yeah, he does roll fairly well. he's not like turning when I roll him, so that's good. Here's the underside. He cleans up quite nicely. There's no, like, besides his hands, there's nothing too bad, but even his arms being flat here are tolerable. So, yeah. And then here's the top. If I think I already showed it, but oh well. And he's really small. Like, here's my hand. Boom. Like, he's tiny. Like, he's a little dude. He's a little dude. For, I don't know, what do people have? Oh. No, that thing's messed up. Here's an empty water bottle for comparison. Yeah. He's very, very small. Accessories, the little gun, tab, it's the same spot. Just plug it back there. And there you go. So, yeah. Now we can drive around with the gun on his back. But anyway, for comparisons, here he is with Springer. Geez, Springer's huge, even freaking vehicle mode. Here he is with Hot Rod. Here he is with the War for Cybertron Gamer Edition Bumblebee. Here he is with Earthrise Cliffjumper, who is longer than Bumblebee, so they're not like the exact same. And lastly, here he is with Earthrise Optimus Prime. So there you go. So there you go. There's the Transformers Studio Series 86 Deluxe Class Bumblebee. And being small guy that he is very, very enjoyable. I like the robot mode. His transformation is fun. His vehicle mode is okay in my opinion. And the accessory is just perfect. Articulation is great. He looks fantastic, and I couldn't be happier. So with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button down below. If you want to see more from my channel, including the other 86 Studio Series reviews, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, everyone.